A man discovered something strange while applying for a job. The company was supposed to be on the 7th-and-a-half floor of the building, but oddly enough, there was no button for the 7th-and-a-half floor in the elevator. Just as the man was puzzled, a woman suddenly skillfully pressed the button for the top floor. Then she picked up a crowbar nearby. When the floor light flickered twice at the 7th floor, she quickly pressed the stop button and used the crowbar to pry open the elevator door. This way, the man successfully arrived at the company on the 7th-and-a-half floor. However, the man discovered that he could only walk by crouching in this place. Strangely, there were quite a few employees on the entire floor. It turned out that this was a Fortune 500 company that not only worked only 2 days a week, but also paid 10 times the salary of ordinary companies. After successfully passing the interview, the man curiously asked the boss about the history of this half-floor company. The boss didn't waste words and directly played an ancient video for him. It turned out that 200 years ago, after Captain Jack built this building here, he specially designed this 7.5 floor company tailored for his wife to comfort her about her short stature. Unexpectedly, on this day, the man accidentally dropped a document into a crack in the wall while looking for information. When he moved the cabinet to pick up the dropped document, he actually found a hidden passage behind the cabinet. Out of curiosity, he slowly crawled in. However, before he could crawl too far, the entrance behind him was suddenly closed. In the next second, a strange gust of cold wind blew in the hidden passage. Then, a strong suction force blew him in. When the man came to his senses, a completely different perspective appeared before his eyes. The man only then realized that he had inadvertently entered someone else's body, and this person was a very famous billionaire in the area. After fully experiencing the life of a rich man for a day, the man suddenly fell from the sky far away from the city. Although he was badly bruised, this experience made him feel unprecedented wonder. So he told his wife about it, and then pushed her into the hidden passage in the face of her disbelief. Then, under the strong pull, his wife's consciousness quickly entered the body of the billionaire. Until later that night, the man immediately came to the place where he had fallen. Sure enough, just as he expected, his wife also fell from here. Seeing his wife's excitement, the man hurriedly took her to a taxi. But on the way back, the wife proposed to try the life of a billionaire again. Even though the man refused, the wife still stubbornly followed him to the company. Left with no choice, he had to take his wife to that hidden passage again. However, what happened next would make the man regret it for the rest of his life. However, the billionaire quickly noticed that something was wrong. He had recently felt as if there was another person in his mind. So, in order to find out the truth, he disguised himself as an ordinary person and came to this company. Unexpectedly, even at 2:30 in the morning, there was still a long queue of people in the corridor. The man saw that he could no longer hide it, so he told the billionaire the truth. Out of curiosity, the billionaire also wanted to experience what it felt like. The moment he entered the hidden passage, countless deformed versions of himself appeared before his eyes. The bizarre scene in front of him instantly frightened the billionaire out of the restaurant. Then he hurriedly found the man and threatened him to close the hidden passage immediately. Unexpectedly at this time, the wife actually found the company boss and told him the secret of the hidden passage. Who knew that the boss was not surprised at all, and even said that he had lived for 200 years. It turned out that he was Captain Jack, who built the 7.5 floor company, and his secret to immortality was to continuously parasitize through the hidden passage to achieve another kind of immortality. Moreover, there were more than just him.